Alright, we are trying one more time. I'm so sorry about the issues. I have no idea why things just suddenly stop working. You know how computers are.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother going over the intro thing for like the third time.
We're
If you're
gonna,
here,
yeah,
I'm
we're
familiar
gonna
with
see,
what we're doing.
we're
So
gonna screw around for like 30 seconds and see if it craps out again. And if it does, I don't know what's gonna happen. We can look at our map. Oh yeah, someone was like, oh, I don't know you can see mission results here. You can. Nobody ever looks at their map. I have to keep looking at the screen to see if it's crapping out again.
Trinity Bringer says it's okay, Maddie. Blame James. That's story of my life. So absolutely, go ahead and blame James.
It's way less choppy so far. So I put the frame rate down, so maybe it's like it can handle it now. We don't need 60 frames anyway. Look at all these missions. Okay, it hasn't crapped out so far. I think we might be okay. I'm gonna speak too soon. I'm gonna say we're okay, and then it's still gonna fail again. Look at this sweet map. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and toss out some completely random and made-up fun facts, but this is the first map to ever appear in a video game in video game history. So it's
incredible.
One of the many areas in which No More Heroes was a true pioneer of the video game medium.
We invented maps. All right, let's play some dress up. Let's do it like we did last time, where people just pick a number for each one. So sunglasses, we got 1 through 5. Oh, if you do it too fast, it doesn't change. Or black. Very cool. I don't know why it has that glitch where they come off. All right, jacket. Yeah, it's true. GHM, the pioneers of everything ever.
Also invented guns in video games, as well as animal characters and start menus. Start menus is another GHM.
All right, shirts we got 136. This is like my closet. I also have 136 t-shirts. 98.
I own literally like 5 t-shirts and
wow, that is a good choice. That's a Famitsu one. I don't know what it's about, but it's got some guy dancing on it. All right, jeans we got through 12. James is pretty quiet.
My mic sucks. Can you hear me now?
I can also I can turn James up. Let me turn James up a little bit. Let me know if that's better.
How's that sounding?
All right, we need some jeans. 1 through 12. And a belt. 1 through 10. It's looking a little better than he did last time. Last time he kind of was a bit mismatched. 9.
7.
Alright. Alright, not bad. Put his glasses back on. Alright. Okay. Do you want to go ahead and do our introduction again?
Alright, just in case anybody missed it, this is Jameshopper Maddiefacture, comprising myself, Grasshopper James, the official community manager of Grasshopper Manufacturer, here with my community deputy, Maddie Throat Warbler Mangrove, who is basically in charge of actually playing the games and carrying most of the load of the stream, where I just kind of sit here and sometimes, spit some fun facts, sometimes just completely make shit up. If you're here, there's a good chance you've been here before, so you probably know what's going on. Today we're taking on Holly Summers from the very first OG No More Heroes game. Maddie insists that she's a bit more confident that she can kick Holly's ass with a bit more ease than last time on the Shinobu stream, in which she just completely shamed both of us.
All right,
So
time to shut
hopefully,
up, James. Sylvia's talking.
good enough for me.
Not like I am waiting for you or anything.
All right, that was actually a quick one. All right, let's go to the beach.
Trinity Bringer says, is it still in bitter difficulty, or what difficulty level are you using right
Yes,
now?
we are playing on the same file that we played Shinobu on. But Holly is just a much easier fight. I can't. Shinobu's freaking hard. It's a difficulty spike really early on.
We're all friends, but shit like this
Oh,
won't fly.
Bishop's mad at us. You've been calling him too much. All right, let's go.
Travis's bike, probably my least favorite part of the entire No More Heroes, No More Heroes
No more
universe to
Heroes.
localize. No More Heroes.
You don't like his bike?
Oh, I like the bike. It's just the there's a couple different names that his vehicles have that for some reason every single time it's the vehicles, and I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to look like this? What is this even supposed to mean?
Just a bunch of words.
I asked Suda directly. I'm like, okay, so what's the inspiration for this bike? Like, where did you get this name from? And he's like, I don't remember. So that's my reference materials is I don't remember.
Still just a fight.
All right, there's our girl. And there's our other girl.
Danielle Mellons, what's up?
Will you?
Me?
Thanks for the first time chat.
What? Is there a problem?
No. Thought you'd never ask.
Your
Oh,
next
baby.
opponent is here on this beach.
Ah, just up ahead. So I'm supposed to fight on the beach.
That is one of the conditions. Why?
I
That's
think
for
this
you
is
to
the only
figure
time
out.
Travis takes his glove off.
Feels good. What other
He took his
hidden
sweatband off
talents do you
too.
have, Travis?
Huh?
Go any higher and I will kill you myself. Not until you become number 1. We have a deal, remember? So hurry up and go get him.
Don't forget, you guys, this game is of another time. Stuff like this was obviously much more acceptable, 15 years ago.
Stuff like this was never acceptable.
Erotically touching random girls on the beach. Back in the day.
Travis
things were.
should be canceled. All right, time to kill a bunch of beach bozos. Oh my gosh, stop firing bullets at me. I forget how to play because I was playing handheld when I was doing this earlier, so I was like, which buttons do?
Trinity Bringer says, I've seen this about the bike's name. The Spelt Tiger is named after the Sperter Mortar Head, a giant mecha from the manga series 5-Star Stories. Thoughts, James? Honestly, that's the first I've heard of that, and if that's true, I wish somebody would have told me several years ago, because I keep getting the I don't remember answer. So thanks a lot for that. I'm gonna write that down and bookmark it. Daniel Mellon says, I don't know how long he can stay. I'm from Italy and it's now 2:40 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks a lot for sticking around with us for so late. And again, we're really sorry for all the technical difficulties. We should have been pretty much almost done with the stream by now, but I decided to go ahead and fuck up everybody's good time and ruin the stream. So
yeah, it's all James's fault. Oh my goodness, stop shooting me! I need freaking battery. All these guys are picking on me.
For those of you not originally from the United States, that's a commonly heard phrase there. Just stop shooting, God.
Stop shooting me. I hate the gun guys are like my least favorite.
Trinity Bringer also says the gun guys in Cell made me want to die.
Yeah.
Watching his
well, there's ones that are coming up that shoot like 700 bullets. Why does my freaking beep katana keep dying? But yeah, because it's like when you block bullets, it drains your battery. And so there's these guys who shoot like 700 bullets at you, and then it's just like you block them, but then your battery's all dead, and then you can't. My God, I was so confident going into this, but now I'm just gonna die to these stupid losers.
Not even the boss of the level, just like
Not even the boss, just these stupid idiots with their stupid guns.
By the way, I can't remember if it actually comes out in the game or not, but the name of this beach is officially Body Slam Beach.
That's pretty cool.
Grenade Bringer also says, I think it's easier to dodge immediately to the right or left when they start shooting, not sure.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm bad at video games, so.
Have you tried just like being better? That sometimes.
Get good.
Yeah,
You
get
play,
good.
James. Come over here and play the game.
That's just inappropriate. I consider that power harassment.
Show them how good you are.
Erdor, what's up, buddy? Thanks for showing up. Also, you're not too late. We screwed up, but we actually just started about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So you're almost right on time.
Big ol' helicopter shadow, that's pretty cool.
Arviz says, is Suda a big fan of Dragon Ball? Actually, that's a good question. I haven't heard him bring up Dragon Ball very often.
I
but,
think this is the, well, but like, this game, and then also Travis Strikes Again reference collecting balls.
Yeah,
to,
right.
to do a thing, so, but that's also just a kind of trope, right?
Kind of a thing, yeah.
It's everybody knows Dragon Ball, so even like, I teach at elementary and middle school, and like students are always doing Dragon Ball stuff. They're doing like fusion dances and kamehamehas at each other. It's just like, it's a part of Japanese culture that like is forever. Oh my God, I can't get these up ones.
By the way, that should be just enough information to dox Maddie.
Yeah, come search every single Japanese middle school, you'll find me eventually.
On a side note, I'd say the anime or manga that probably comes up in conversation most in Grasshopper offices recently would probably be Chainsaw Man, and in general, probably Gundam would be the most oft-referenced anime and manga type IP, I guess. But yeah, I'm not sure the Dragon Ball thing. I'm sure obviously he's very aware of it. But I'm not sure exactly how deep his fandom goes.
Alright, well at least we got a good slot hit. Anybody else? Let's not get exploded by landmines. Alright. So this stage has landmines. The only way you can tell where they are is if you look at your mini-map. So if you don't do that, then you're gonna run into a bunch of them.
Which is preferable to real life when your main way of figuring out where the landmines are is trial and error. So
Yeah. I mean, you can do that this way too, if you want to have more fun. Wait, there's still somebody who's alive.
actually, this is a
there he
question
is.
that definitely should be for me, but by experience, I'm gonna say that it's probably more. It's probably better for Maddie. Erdor says, I need clarification. I read an interview from VGC about Suda51 that he still owns Killer is Dead. Still true, right? I can never remember this stuff, so Maddie. Do you
No,
have
we don't
any
own. We don't own Killer is Dead. I think isn't Killer is Dead Kadokawa?
I think so. That does sound right. I definitely
Yeah.
can't remember with confidence, but I always forget this shit.
Wow, that was cool. How did I do that? I just like killed 3 guys at once. I am getting good. Just did like some like Jedi stuff. Oh, we're dead. Game over. Just kidding. Okay, these are the guys with the stupid bullets. I'm gonna kill him before he can shoot me.
Fedor says they did say the rights are split with you guys in Kadokawa. That does sound right. Usually, generally in this case, it means that Kadokawa or the other company tends to hold the majority of the rights. But again, I can't say anything with 100% confidence. Not because it's a secret or anything, just because I legitimately
We're not on the legal team.
Yeah. I have a problem like retaining information that doesn't directly relate to me and my immediate future. So sorry about that. Michelangelo sees his Chainsaw
Oh my
Man
God,
does
why
have
can't I
high
get these?
Grasshopper energy, so
Okay.
it makes sense. We get asked all the time, like, hey, you guys should make a Chainsaw Man game. Here, you guys gonna make a Chainsaw Man game?
Oh
Unfortunately,
no, 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 no.
we don't really have any say in that. We need to get asked.
You have to
or at
ask
least
Mr.
approved.
Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, Mr. Man is the guy in charge
Mr.
of that.
Mr. Man. Man,
Master
Chainsaw
Chainsaw.
Man.
Danielle Mellon says, Maddie, we want the wrestling moves. So get your ass
Oh.
on to Maddie.
Okay, okay.
The people want the wrestling moves.
There's a guy. There's a guy can wrestle. Guess what, buddy? You're getting wrestled. Ow! There we go. Give the people what they want. Who's next? Alright, buddy. Ah! There we go. I don't know why I have difficulty getting the up moves. Alright. I heard somebody. Where are you? There you are. We want some wrestling. Oops. Wrong button. Oop.
Ooh, that's some wrestling.
Come on. Well.
I like how Travis doesn't really go with any half-assed fight moves. You know, he's
No,
not
he
just
goes
gonna
all
power
out.
throw you. He's gonna stick his beam katana like right through your heart too, just to make sure that your ass is dead.
It's the Travis touchdown way.
He's a badass. Oh, more gun dudes. Nice.
Yeah, there's like so many gun dudes on this beach. I don't know why this beach is like overrun by the military. Get up, get up, get up. We're getting like all the different kinds. This is pretty good. Oh no, battery.
Ooh, wrestling.
Ow!
So many bits says he should call that final stab the extra point. That's actually a pretty good from now on canon name for that.
Alright,
that
you're
final
getting
stab.
sliced. This guy's not getting stunned. Alright. Twofer. Okay. Not bad. Boop. Oh, our stupid boy. Alright, there's a lot of mines on this one. We can squeeze through right here. Oops! I got some pizza and then I blew up. Okay, I think, let's see, which way do we want to go? We're on this way, there we go.
He
Ooh,
picked back up again with such vigor for a dude who just stepped on a landmine.
trading card 69. Nice.
Nice.
Alright, weirdo.
Trinity Bringer says horrible theory. This beach and the beach in FSR are the same one, linked together by a quantum entanglement. I haven't heard otherwise, so as far as we know, this could be this could absolutely be true.
Beaches. Maybe there's a little boat I can ride on. It's my that's one of my favorite parts of Flower, Sun, and Rain is the little tiny boat that Cynthia rides on.
James said it aloud, so it's Canada. That's basically how it works. Grasshopper.
Yep.
As long as I don't preface it with "this is complete bullshit," but then it might as well just be Canada.
Alright. In progress. That, you stupid fence.
He really needs those badass moves against that fence.
He's so stupid. Oh, got a phone call. Who could it be?
Travis, hello? The secret beach is up ahead. Then it's ranking match time. Win, and you'll be number 6. Ooh, and your new home will be in the flaming coals of hell. Everything okay? How's that sharp pain in your neck? Bladder in a bind? Have you trimmed your nose hair?
Danielle Mellon says, "What's your video game guilty pleasure?" What would you say, Maddie?
You've been quite cocky lately. Well, more than the usual dose of nothing.
I don't really believe in guilty pleasures, but lately I've been playing Vampire Survivors, which is it's like one of those numbers go up games, and it is fantastically addictive.
Yeah, I agree with Maddie. I don't really believe in guilty pleasures, just shit that amuses me. But that's a good question. I don't really get the chance to play
James
that many
doesn't
games
play
to begin
video
with,
games.
so
We don't even know why he works here. He's never played a video game in his life.
I'm aware of something called Nintendo or whatever. It's this thing that you put Sega games in. But, I don't really have one, honestly. I don't really get enough chance to play enough video games to be able to be kind of embarrassed about any of them. So
You're
I
just
guess maybe
embarrassed.
this
Your
is kinda
guilty
old at
your
this point.
guilty pleasure is that you don't play video games.
Yeah, that's my guilty pleasure is not playing video games and spending 90% of the time that I do have to play video games playing Pokemon Go like an old person.
Oh, that sounds
So
like a guilty pleasure.
yeah, that works, right?
Alright. Double check that we're all charged up.
They find James on the street and thought he was mildly amusing. That's actually surprisingly close to how I got this job. I happened to meet up with Suda and his dudes, and we happened to get along, and yeah, 7-8 years later, here I am. So
Alright, here we go into the Holly Summers boss fight. And for our girl.
one more Arvis says, when is the 100 questions quiz video coming out? Hopefully soon. I promise we're still working on it. Our video production guy, which is literally again one guy, is working his ass off. So the 100 questions kumite thing, we will get that out as soon as possible.
Do you like killing?
Live for it.
Do you like fear?
Can't say. Never felt it.
Do you
Fun
like
fact, this
death?
scene is referenced in No More Heroes 3, where Fu actually says
Death is the
basically
only
the same line Travis did
You are
there.
still a mere butt.
That's not a good thing, you know. Seeking meaning in everything, especially killing. That's a bad habit among smart little girls these days.
Come closer and you will understand everything.
I'm ready. Anywhere, anytime.
Just your ordinary assassin. Such a disappointment.
Are you in the mood yet? Normal assassins don't shoot the shit like this. They see their target.
That's
and
not
kill
true,
them.
Travis. Talk a bunch to everybody. Alright. Here I come for you. Oh.
Alright, so we've officially started the Holly Summers battle.
Yes. So Holly has about 4 main attacks. She has this one where she throws a grenade at the ground and jumps on it. She has this big one where she fires a bunch of missiles, and that's honestly, oops. then she has holes. This is the big
You get out of this pretty.
gimmick, I guess, of this fight, is that there's holes all over the place,
Uh-huh.
and you fall into them constantly. It's just like E.T. the video game.
A bud that will never blossom.
I actually had that in real time. That's how old I am, you guys.
I played it for the first time a couple weeks ago, and
It's pretty goddamn bad, isn't it?
it's honestly, it's a pretty miserable experience. Trying to put that stupid phone back together.
I like your style. Maybe I can steal a kiss before I steal your life.
We'll see about that.
All right. So yeah, so we're gonna be falling in holes a lot.
Bit inappropriate there, Travis. Maybe before I kill you, I'll kiss you without permission. That's not very.
That's
well.
our Travis. So yeah, this is our main chance to hit her is when she does that big rocket fight, that big rocket launch. So we're looking for that one a lot. But we also don't want to get hit by the rocket, so we have to time it well, which I did not do. Up, and then we fall into holes. Oh, left. Phew. And if you stay too long, if it takes it too long to get out of the hole, then you get hit by a grenade or whatever. Oh, and she also like does like a sha-sha-sha where she throws sand in our face.
Again, Maddie had earlier claimed that this would be way easier than the Shinobu boss fight, and she would totally clear this one. So
Yeah.
get
already-
ready to laugh for you guys.
Hey. We're already doing better. She just doesn't have.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say she doesn't have. Oh no. Got hit by a grenade. She doesn't have as much like hit points. She's just like generally.
While Maddie's here wrestling with Holly Summers, I guess I'll provide a couple of little fun facts about the character level. To be honest with you guys, I received a surprisingly small amount of extra info for this for this boss fight for this character, simply because there just wasn't really that much to tell. As those of you who played the series may know, this is one of the few characters and I guess character arcs in the series that really kind of has like an actual proper conclusion. It's okay that the character's story ends here, you know, so that's part of it. But also, it turns out they just didn't put a whole lot of thought into the backstory and all the extra lore and stuff about Holly
She's just
Summers.
like, she's cool enough as is. She doesn't need like extra information. Just look at her.
Pretty much, yeah. They're
It's
like, okay,
frickin'
we got
Holly
this cool-ass
Summers.
character. Here you go. So she's the 6th ranked UAA assassin at this point. She's from Sweden. She attempts to kill you on Bodyslam Beach. And as Maddie mentioned earlier, she's got a couple different types of attacks. One thing I thought was kind of interesting or kind of funny was the way she's got the thing where she shoots missiles out of her prosthetic leg. The devs at Grasshopper were actually pretty disappointed when the game first came out because it's a complete coincidence, but just before No More Heroes came out, Planet Terror, the Robert Rodriguez side of the duo Grindhouse was released with, I can't remember the name of the actress, but the main actress with a prosthetic leg that's turned into a machine gun. And so the whole like prosthetic leg is a machine gun and prosthetic leg is like a missile launcher thing. There was a bit of overlap there, and that movie again was released just before this game came out. And so the devs were kind of disappointed, thinking, okay, great, people are going to think we ripped off like Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez now. When in reality, they were actually
They ripped off us.
separately. And in fact, yeah, actually, I changed my mind. They purposely ripped off Grasshopper, and I have written proof. I just don't want to put it up on screen right now. I swear.
Wow, I am sucking at getting out of these holes lately. One of my favorite things about Holly is this every once in a while, if you fall in a hole, she does this taunt where she like sits on her shovel. That's really, I don't know. She's just cool. I just love her.
Always seems to be kind of a low-key fan favorite. Not
She
like,
definitely is.
not the one that everybody would vote for, but she does seem to get a lot of backing. Yeah.
She's cool. But I think too, the end of this fight probably has one of the most like emotional conclusions in this game, which lends a lot to Travis's character, which I think people also like. She also fights with a shovel, which is just cool.
It's a pretty badass weapon. If you're getting in a fight with somebody with a shovel, that means either they have no idea what they're doing or they are totally about to whoop your ass. One of the two.
I just love her running animation too. She's so like, I don't know, it's kind of hoppy.
Like nimble and
Yeah, she's like kind
hoppy,
of.
yeah. B-Boy20 says Rose McGeeson. Rose McGowan, that's who it was. That was who played the woman in Planet Terror with the machine gun leg. Rose McGowan. Thank you. Danielle Mellon says, tell Suda that I currently run an Italian fan page and boast a large number of 12 followers, four of which are bots sponsoring not safe for work sites, the best kind. So one day I might positively influence the sales of your games. We're gonna hold you to that, and we'll have a contract drawn up immediately. So thanks for the info, Danielle Mellons. We should be contacting you soon.
So we got one of our specials just there where she gets up on that rock and like throws a bunch of grenades at you. You don't see that one very often. No.
It is kind of hilarious. She's got like a prosthetic leg that fires missiles. She's got this big ass shovel and she throws knives and all this stuff. But she still takes the time to like throw some sand in your face, like it's some kind of hood rat fight, you know.
You know, so you gotta play. Oops. I didn't think she would get me all the way out here. Okay, I might die.
Trinity Bringer, exactly.
Yep.
It's wild how that shovel can guard against an entire lightsaber. That's true.
Alright. One death. That was me for not paying attention, though. It's hard to talk and play video games, guys. Alright. This time...
Okay, this time for sure, you guys.
I wish she could fall into her own holes. That would be pretty good.
That is kind of bullshit how she's clearly like on like she's like half an inch away from getting pushed into her own hole and just kind of dodges it every single time.
She's just that good. Oh! Yeah!
There you go.
I only got a body slam in. That's why they call it Body Slam Beach. Ayo.
Body slam beats you guys.
Now.
wonder if she like physically has to do that pose to launch all those missiles, or that's just her like kind of taunting you or whatever.
She programmed it so she has to do a sexy pose for the missiles to launch. I get it. Ow. No.
And then it's a pretty badass pose to use just before you fire like 8 missiles at somebody's face. If I understand.
Yeah, it's good.
Also, Danielle Mellons is calling you out. Says that was a belly-to-belly suplex, Maddie. So
What did I call it? A body slam? Is it not
Called
a
it a
body?
body slam.
We slammed her body. What are you talking about?
but a body slam is more that classic Hulk Hogan, like kind of just simply just pick you up and throw your ass down type thing.
Oh, that's the taunt I like that she does, where she sits on her shovel. Whatever.
God damn it, Automod, we're streaming No More Heroes. Yes, we will allow the term jerk off. I promise it's okay. Yeah, I really need to get on this Automod settings thing.
Oh, did you not change it yet? You're supposed to do
I
that.
forgot. It keeps asking me, is it okay to say NSFW? I'm like, yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna get offended. Put it in the fucking chat. Oh, no problem, Trinity Bringer. It's not your fault at all. It's our dumbass chat auto censor thing.
Gosh dang holes.
There are currently entire classes of kindergarten students watching our stream instead of going on their field trip, whatever. So.
I told all my elementary schoolers to watch me. I was like, come watch me play this game where I kill people.
I told my nephews to watch too, who
Come
are all
on.
between like 4 and about 12, I think. But, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, Uncle Jim, yeah, sure, whatever.
Alright, we're gonna get our health and our battery.
Yeah, my kid totally plays No More Heroes 3, so it's a definite possibility that there's a handful of little kids watching the stream. But
That's good parenting.
it's better they learn this stuff like from us than like out on the streets, you know.
Ow. Yeah, so another time you can hit her is right when she's about to cover up one of her holes. It's another chance you have to get in a hit. But you have to be fast enough because she runs through those holes really fast.
Misses are getting super annoying.
Yeah, they're hard to dodge. Okay, now she's gonna do her big attack where she throws all this crap at me.
Oh shit, she's up on the rock.
Yeah. Now what? Now what?
No, Sorai, good evening. Thanks for coming, dude.
Alright.
Massimo, hello lads. What's up, dude? Thanks for the first time chat. And Trinity Bringer says finding out when an enemy can be hit is the whole gimmick of No More Heroes 1 fights, I'd say. That's
Yeah.
definitely a big part of it, yeah.
It's definitely, it was like the first game I played that had this kind of mechanic where you have to actually learn the boss moves and you can't just run around and push buttons.
Maddie practices on the students, obviously. She says, okay, when the kid brings a book up like this, I gotta go for the body instead of the face. I might be making that up.
Look, that's I teach them about American culture, okay?
So, yeah, beating kids. But it's a-
Violence. That's American culture. Alright, she's almost down. Just gotta get like one more hit in.
Massimo Doritochi says this is literally a boss fight I played
There
over
we
and
go.
over again. I bought my copy a month ago and I'm still playing it. Thank you very much for your contribution, and we're super stoked that you dig the Holly fight. This is indeed one of the one of the
What is
deeper and more, I
this?
guess you could say, meaningful, emotional fights of the series.
This is not mercy. You can't kill a woman. Pathetic. If you can't kill a woman, you are less than a thug. You will never make it to the top. That's okay. I seem to have a thing for stupid, pathetic men like you. I can accept defeat if it comes from your hand. I will let you in on a secret. Assassins must die when they lose. Open your eyes and never look back. Promise, never forget me.
Huh?
Thank you. The moment you hesitated, I felt your embrace.
Hold up.
Academics like to fantasize too, you know.
Wait! Number 6! No!
Hi, Holly.
Danielle Mellon says, "No, Travis, you can change her." That's right. Oh, that's
Forgive me, number 6.
I love this because then he just
I
like
never
grabs
meant
her
to shame you.
titty right after talking about respecting her.
last chance.
Not a very smooth victory, there, Travis. But a win is a win. That's all that matters. I hate to award you this, but you are now 6th in rank.
What was her name?
That is not important anymore.
You're right. But I owe her at least that.
Holly Summers, born in...
No. Just her name.
Hey, I got an A rank. It's pretty good
Nice one.
for dying.
Danielle Mellon says, "I know you can't talk about upcoming projects, so I won't ask questions, but I hope they will be available on Nintendo Switch because for now it's the only modern console I own." That's true for me as well, actually, to be honest. And obviously, I can't confirm anything, but I wouldn't worry too much in that area as far as upcoming Grasshopper projects go.
Just gonna take her home with me.
Yeah, you've probably got a freezer big enough for her somewhere in your garage.
No, Travis
for
only
later
has a
use.
mini fridge. He doesn't have a garage. What are you talking about? He lives in a motel.
Oh, I thought you meant like in
Let's
real
go,
life.
Holly.
Maddie's got to have like a body freezer in her
Me?
garage. You just got that kind of serial killer vibe, you know.
No, I just have to store a lot of ice cream, okay? Alright. Guess I gotta leave her here.
Sylvia's lack of empathy is integral to her character, but man, does it piss me off. Yeah, Sylvia's kind of a bitch,
Forgive me,
honestly.
Holly.
She's
I was late in saying
Sylvia
this,
just does
but I
not
love
give
you
a shit,
so.
honestly, man.
I
Rest
think
in
one of my
peace.
favorite parts about Sylvia in No More Heroes 3 is Suda was asked like what's her deal? What's she doing? And Suda was like, I don't even know. She just does what she wants. I can't even control her. She's become so much of an insane, crazy woman that even her creator cannot control her anymore.
I've had to answer that question for him in interviews like several times, like, interpret the answer, and about half the time I get a, "Oh wow, yeah, that's crazy" type response, and half the time it's like, "Can you just answer the question, dude?" So I'm not sure what to think about that philosophy, but that's how it is. So
All right, well
Suda has no idea what her deal is.
that was Holly Summers. That was everybody's best girl, Holly Summers. One of my favorite fights in the game. I think her and Destroy Man are two of my favorite fights in this game. But I think the gimmick is fun, and I think learning her attack patterns is really fun. And she's not as brutally difficult as Shinobu.
And like we mentioned earlier, it's one of the few character arcs or stories in the game that kind of has a definite conclusion. I mean, she's almost definitely not coming back from that injury, so it's not like she's gonna
Almost
pop up again later on
definitely.
and be like, "Hey, look what happened to me." I mean, then again, it's
You
No More
never
Heroes,
know.
so
Yeah.
who the hell knows, man? I mean, like Dr. Juvenile's like a tree and shit, and
No, other one. Naomi's a tree.
oh, and Naomi, yeah, sorry,
Dr.
Naomi's a
Juvenile's
tree and everything.
a computer
Yeah,
person.
so yeah, I mean, who knows really? No More Heroes 4 might come out and just be completely, this is Holly Summers and why she's totally not dead from that fight on Body Slam Beach for all I know. So
You hungry?
You hungry? We're just playing with Jean now. All right,
Danielle
yeah.
Mellon says the best part in No More Heroes 3 about Sylvia is her bringing out the trash after Travis almost died. And Arvid says there's a theory that says that the Sylvia taking out the trash is actually Henry.
There, there.
What do you think about
Oh,
that, Maddie? I've never actually heard that before. Is there any
interesting.
insight on that?
What do you mean? Do I have any insight on that? I don't have any insight on anything.
Okay, let's just say that Sylvia
Honestly,
taking out the trash is definitely Holly Summers resurrected.
I'm amazed at I think fans think about these games a lot more than the actual people who make them.
There's a lot of times where I'll be like talking to one of the devs who worked on the game for like 3 years, like, hey, we got this question from a couple fans. What do you think about this? And they're like, oh yeah, that's a good point. What do you think? I'm like, I don't fucking know, man.
I think I
I'm
think
just a
honestly
mouth
some
rat,
of the some of the fan created theories are better than like what's actually in the game. Cool. Yeah, though. Thanks for coming. Sorry about all the technical difficulties. I don't
Sorry
know.
about that, you guys.
Computers are stupid, so thank you so much for sticking with us after all that.
Absolutely 100% Maddie's fault, but go ahead and blame me. You can blame me, you guys. Say it was down to James. Also, before we leave, Danielle Mellon says, my girlfriend is stuck at Shinobu's fight and I need to motivate her to keep trying because she was really frustrated. Do you have any words of encouragement for Danielle Mellon's girlfriend, Maddie?
Words of encouragement. Just hide behind the pillars. Use the pillars as a shield. That's my words of encouragement.
And,
best-
and say no to drugs and stay in school. Danielle
The
Mellon's
best
girlfriend.
offense is a good defense.
Take your vitamins and drink your milk.
Here's my words of encouragement. Shinobu is a really hard difficulty spike, so just let her know that it'll get easier after Shinobu.
And
You hungry?
make sure they're over 18. Check ID. There's that too.
We're gonna make Jean fat, just like she is in No More Heroes 2.
There, there.
I like how she gets fat in No More Heroes 2, and then she gets skinny, and then she gets fat again in TSA. And she's still
on a-
fat in
she's
No
on
More
a
Heroes
journey.
3.
She's on her physical evolution journey.
She just likes to be chunky. She's happy that way. All right. So yeah, thanks again for coming. I don't know what our next stream will be. We haven't even thought about it. If you ever have anything like ideas or stuff that you'd like to see, bosses you'd like to see us go through, just let us know on Twitter or whatever. Yeah, and please follow us Twitter, Grasshopper_EN. On YouTube at Grasshopper Archives, on Instagram at what are we on Instagram? I don't remember. Whatever, Grasshopper.
It took me too long to pull up that link, so
I don't know why we have
We'll
different
find us.
usernames on everything. That happened before I joined, so it's not my fault.
that was before I joined too. I inherited all this, so sorry about that. You
None
guys,
of this
but
is
it's
our
also
fault.
Not our fault.
And also I know it's annoying that like we don't have emotes and we don't have a schedule up on Twitch, but that's because Twitch keeps ignoring our calls. So hopefully we're gonna keep trying so we can have some more fun stuff when you come to our streams. But
We swear we're the actual official Grasshopper people. We're not just like some.
we're not just
randos.
some bozos pretending, even though it
We're
totally
like,
seems
hey.
like it.
I promise. I could show you guys I could show you guys Maddie's payslip if you want. So
Hey,
we're definitely
nobody
actually
wants to see that.
employees.
All right, yeah, so we're gonna head out. Thanks again, everybody, for coming. See you next time.
Thanks a lot, everybody, and have a great weekend. See you next time.
Bye.